What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. After a robust start to the season, since late November, Steph Curry has been in the midst of the worst slump of his career and perhaps one of the worst slumps we've seen in basketball history. For the season, Steph Curry is still averaging better than 25 points a game, but coming into last night's contest against the Houston Rockets, he'd been shooting only 41.8% from the field and 37.6% from three. And I say only because for a lot of players that would be a good percentage, a great percentage, but Curry, before this season, every year he has shot well over 40% from the floor. Matter of fact, I believe every other season of his career he shot at least 42% from three. So this has been a rarity. The month of January was forgettable. He averaged only 21 points a game, shot 36% from the floor, and only 30% from three. But we turned the page to a new month, and apparently Steph Curry may be, hopefully, on the verge of turning his season around. Last night against the Houston Rockets, the Golden State Warriors prevailed by the final score of 122 to 108, and they improved their overall record to 38 and 13 on the year. But the story, of course, was Steph Curry, who scored a game high 40 points for the Warriors, including 13 of 23 shooting from the floor overall, 7 of 8 from the foul line, 5 rebounds, 9 assists, and 7 of 14 from three-point range. And he scored a career high 21 points in the fourth quarter. Never before had Curry scored more points in one single quarter. And you hope that this is the slump buster that he needs and needed to turn the page. It's a new month, February. He's now past mentally the month of horror, which was January for him. And, hopefully he's able to get back on track because the Warriors are desperately, they're going to need Steph Curry to be Steph Curry. If they want to have any type of chance whatsoever of making it to the NBA Finals. Last night Klay Thompson had a bad shooting night. Klay has had some bad shooting nights. He's been rather inconsistent since his comeback, but still I say, it's to be expected for a guy who has missed 2.5 years. Klay is nowhere near getting into form. Hopefully he gets into form, to be honest with you. That's not a certainty. That's not a given, 100% given either. But it's good to see Steph Curry have one of these contests, man, one of these games. And look, some people can say we're haters or whatever. At the end of the day, all we are doing is pointing out what's obvious. What everybody is seeing or was seeing, and that was that Steph Curry was struggling for whatever reason. What we supposed to always do? This be fucking cheerleaders and just cheer these guys on whenever they're playing well and not mention it when they're playing badly? Or we pick and choose who we want to, you know, uh, who we want to talk shit about or point out, I guess I should say, when they're playing badly, but the other ones we just ignore, you know? But at the end of the day, you know, it just goes to talk about the greatness of Steph Curry because when you look at his overall numbers, the 42% shooting, 37% from three, there might be some numbers you could expect for someone like Tim Hardaway Jr. You know, for some players, that's not really bad shooting. That's like a standard season for a guy like his teammate Andrew Wiggins. 42% shooting, 37% is great for him. And he's having a great season overall. But Curry can impact the game in other ways as well. I don't want to make it seem like he's only about shooting the basketball. That is his biggest weapon. But just the threat of Steph Curry is a weapon. You know, that's why it's important for him to have it going on because this prolonged stretch of him shooting badly, it can affect how teams come at the Warriors. Even though you have to always assume that Curry's going to make every shot, that fear factor has been gone for a lot of this season. When Curry has it going, man, I mean, it really makes life easier for the Golden State Warriors overall. So, shout out to Steph Curry for having a comeback game. I hope it continues. Um, because one stat that I saw yesterday that really boggled my mind is that since November, Steph Curry has not had, I think late November, Steph Curry has not had back to back 50% shooting nights. That's incredible. He has not had back to back nights where he has shot at least 50% from the floor. So hopefully that streak ends next time they play. But tell me what you guys think.